Welcome back to 1 Minute Monday. I hope you're all doing really well. This week we're taking a look at the brand new One-Pult from JAG. Now a catapult's a catapult, right? We've all got catapults for fishing. Some are big, some are small. We use them for match fishing, carp fishing, absolutely every type of fishing you use catapults for. And we all have the same problem, and I hear the same complaints when people come in the shop. The elastic breaks, they're a nightmare, absolute pain in the rear end, and there's no way to really prevent it because latex is latex. It gets damaged by the sunlight, it gets damaged by the oils for your floaters, for instance. Any liquid additives on bait can damage it, so it's inevitable that after time the latex is going to perish on your catapult and you're going to need new latex or a new catapult. Now JAG have come up with this ingenious new way to prevent that from happening. So firstly, let's take a look at a normal catapult and see what the sort of differences are. Now I haven't picked this one for any reason in particular, it was just the first one I got. Now mostly all catapults have an elastication connection at the top of the arms like this here, where the elastic pushes over a metal rod or a plastic rod and fixes in place. Then the same on the actual pouch itself. There's normally a little clip that goes through the pouch and the elastic pushes over it and holds on tight. Now these are the parts where the elastic is always under the most pressure and tend to go. And to be honest, that's just how catapults have been. They've always been the same, they've always been made the same way. Nothing's really changed from manufacturer to manufacturer. It's always the same basic principle. Now we all know there was a problem with that principle because we all have catapults that break all the time. But no one else has seemed to really do anything about it apart from the guys over at JAG when they recently released the brand new One-Pult. So what is so different about the One-Pult? Well, we'll just take that one thing we're focused on there with how the elastic connects to the pouch and the actual catapult itself, and we'll focus on that for a minute. With this one on the pouch itself, the elastic actually goes through the pouch, round the pouch and back out the other side, meaning it's one piece of latex, it's not two. That means there's no joints on the actual pouch itself to perish and no weak points whatsoever because the elastic runs right round the back of it. On the actual catapult arms themselves, this is where the JAG magic has happened. They've got this friction-free roller system on each arm, meaning there's no actual connection for the latex to push into. They've achieved this by firstly putting a roller wheel at the top of the actual arm, and then down at the bottom here there's a hole with a slit in. Now to fix it in, it couldn't actually be any simpler. What you have to do is you take your elastic, you thread it through the top of the roller wheel, back through the bottom of the roller wheel, and then it goes through the hole underneath, and then when you've got your desired length you simply pull it tight up into the groove and that grips the elastic on the front, and then it is ready to go once you've done that on both sides obviously. Now because of the unique way that JAG have engineered this and made this, it means there is no one point for the latex to perish and have a weak point so it gives way and breaks. It does, however, also mean though, if that does happen for whatever reason around this pinch point here, you can simply pull a little bit more elastic through, tighten it up again, and then reposition your pouch back in the middle again. So these elastics can last for a lot longer, even if the ends do perish and give way. The catapult frames themselves seem really hard wearing. The frame arms are really wide apart to take the biggest pouch available, and they're also available in two different colours. The grip on the actual handle itself seems really nice, fits in the hand really well, and there's a little thumb indentation on the back. So overall, the design features and the actual product itself of the standard One-Pult I think is fantastic. It works really well, and you've got the longer lifespan of the elastics as well, which is a big bonus. But that isn't where the One-Pult stops. There's a lot more to the range than just that. They've made this, as the name suggests, the only catapult that you will ever need, and that's because there's a multiple choice of elastics and pouches as well to suit every type of need you have. So you've got elastics right down to the very lightest, up to the heaviest elastic you could ever imagine. Same with the pouches as well. There's 3 different pouch size, small, medium and a large. As standard you get the black medium elastic and the medium sized pouch on it when you buy the One-Pult, but then obviously you can expand more if you want to. So if you want to put a lot of particle out, you might want the big pouch. If you want to put it out a really long way, you might want the heaviest elastic as well. And because the elastics are so easy to change, you can keep them in a separate bag in your carry-all and just change them out when you need them to save having 3 or 4 different catapults. For instance, I have a catapult just for floater fishing, I have one for boiler fishing, and I have one for particles as well. I've got 3 different catapults in my bag that can all break at any point, whereas with this one you just need the one frame, a couple of elastic and a couple of different pouches maybe. So let's talk about price. Now they are slightly more expensive than your sort of standard off-the-shelf catapult if you like, The all-in-one kit, the catapult frame itself, the black elastic and the medium pouch comes in at £26.50, and then your pouches and elastics are a few quid each as well if you want to change them out or get some other ones. So it is slightly more expensive than your average catapult, but it's going to last you a lot longer, it's going to do the job better, and you've got the ability to change out pouches whenever you need to instead of buying multiple catapults. So on that front, I think it's actually pretty reasonable. Now, these are in stock in store and on our website as well, so if you want to have a look at them in some more detail, head over to our website or come in store and see us as well. If you go onto our website, JAG actually outline loads of different options for you with the pouches and elastics, ideal setups and that type of thing, so if you want to have a look at that a bit more detail, that's on our website for you as well. But that's it from me in this one. Thank you for tuning in once more, and I will see you in the next video.